Good morning. Welcome to Friday. We made it. Congratulations to us. April 28th. We have, including today, only 3 days left of April daily vlogs. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how quickly the time has flown. That's insane. So I'm feeling like I'm in a better mood than I was yesterday, which is great. I'm trying very hard to just keep I don't know, life is getting me down lately. I like to stress over things that don't need to be stressed about and like make a big deal out of like, oh my gosh, this to-do list, blah, 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 blah. It's okay if I don't get things done. It's okay, but I make it not okay. You know what I mean? I like to take the dream too far. My goodness. Anyway, today, the only thing that's on my calendar, I have a couple things that I want to do. I'm going to do. I know I've been saying this a lot lately. I'm going to the gym today. My plan is to eat my breakfast, take Gracie for a quick walk to get some energy out because she has been a brat and a half for the last 24 hours. She's driving me crazy, this little dog. She's definitely a teenager, definitely in that stage. Oh my gosh, my husband's like, she was a horror to put to bed last night. She did not want to go. You would think putting a dog to bed would be easy. No, not when they throw tantrums. So I'm going to take her for a quick walk to wear her out so I can come home, put her away, and then go to the gym. So I am going to go to the gym today, and I get to spend as much time there as I need because the only other thing that I need to do today is I have a work call at 4 o'clock. And a work call, like for my blog and YouTube channel and social media and stuff, like a legit what I want to be doing with my life work call, which they don't happen very often. I've had them in the past. I don't know what I'm allowed to tell you and what I'm not allowed to tell you, so I'm not going to say much of anything until then, except it is related to the stuff that we talk about here. So I have that at 4 o'clock. So until then, that's another 6 hours from now. I'm free and clear, which is great. So the other thing I thought I would do, I'd show you my breakfast. Usually I do the, camera overhead of the breakfast, but we have fruit for 0 points, strawberries and bananas, yum, 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 chopped up in a bowl because I needed an Instagram photo because, I know, blogger problems, right? I'm going to try this. And the reason I'm doing breakfast this way is because I figured I would do like a legitimate first impressions of the cafe au lait flavor of the iconic protein. I have not tasted a sip, I swear to you. I just opened it because I wasn't sure if it was going to be hard to open, which it really wasn't, which is great. Things that I have to worry about with my CMT hands, like am I going to be able to open this or do I have to bust out my jar opener? No, it was actually pretty easy to open, so I made sure I could open it, and that was it. So, without further ado, we have 2 Smart Points, iconic protein beverage, 20 grams of protein, 3 sugar, 4 fiber, 8 carbs, 2 fat, no sat fat, 130 calories, grass-fed protein, all that jazz, 180 milligrams of caffeine. Shall we? Let me give it one more good shake. I've kept it in the refrigerator overnight. You're supposed to drink these cold, which I don't know why you wouldn't. Here we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. So it has, I want to say there's a little bit of a funky taste, but not nearly as much of a funky taste as Premier Protein has. Now, what I would have to do is I would have to compare the chocolate one of these to the chocolate Premier Protein because it's not fair to compare different flavors for like a legitimate comparison. But it definitely tastes like coffee. I'm sitting here, I'm like, I could just down this whole sucker. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I am totally on board with this. Tastes a bit like coffee. This would be really stellar putting it in the espresso from Starbucks. Oh yes, like just adding that little bit of extra coffee flavor. That would eliminate any weird funky taste at all. It just would like a little bit more of a boost of espresso. Yeah, this is good. Not bad for 2 points, 20 grams protein. So I'm going to finish this, eat my fruit, walk the dog, and then walk myself over to the gym. Well, not walk to the gym, but you know what I mean. get all the workout in, all the stuff done. And in a perfect world, I'll be pretty close to my 12,000 steps by the time that those 2 adventures are over. So, happy Friday. All right, friends, it's 12:15 and this is lunch. Yes, lunch. I made my regular breakfast sandwich with the extra meat. 1 point, 0 points, 3 points, 0 points. So 4 points total for the sandwich. And I'm going to, because some of you are probably like, why are you eating a breakfast sandwich for lunch? Pro tip, pro Weight Watchers tip. If you find things you like and they fit well in your plan and you like to eat them, just eat them. It doesn't matter. Routine is really a good and strong part of this. And if you find like eating the same thing for breakfast every day works for you, then do it. You don't have to go and find new recipes unless you want to. Find what works, stick with it, and the plan will work for you. So I happen to love this breakfast sandwich, and since I tried something new for breakfast, drinking just the iconic protein and the fruit, eating the fruit, means I only had 2 points for the day, which is great. So now I have 4, which means 6 points total. 7 with my coffee, because I did have hot coffee before I had my regular coffee. I took Gracie on a nice long walk. There is somebody moving into our floor, which is great, but it means that after the walk, instead of heading right to the gym, I decided to take a break and let the movers kind of finish their thing because I don't feel like walking down 4 flights of stairs, especially in my braces, which I currently have on. So it's fine. I'm going to let them finish their stuff. I'm working on some blog stuff. I'm going to eat lunch, and then I'm going to go to the gym. But yeah, keep that pro tip in mind. You don't have to keep trying new and exciting things unless you want to. Pick what works and stick with it. Can someone please explain to me why men find it so difficult to put dishes in the dishwasher? This is my husband's ice cream bowl from last night. I had gone to bed, and he decided to stay up and have ice cream. And I find this. It's not like there's no room in there. It wouldn't have been all that hard. Why? Why did they do this? I just don't understand. Anyway, I have chickening. Super simple. I literally just throw the 3 like half-thawed breasts in there from the last time I brought chicken, and I just let them cook on high, and then I plan on shredding them, and I have no plan for them. And that's what I told my husband. I'm like, we're going to have shredded chicken, and we can do whatever we want with it. I have the stuff to make some chicken salad. I can do, we have barbecue sauce. He has regular, and I have the sugar-free. So there are plenty of options. I just have nothing planned for it. But because I'm busy all weekend, I figured I would just make, mass amounts of protein for us to eat whenever we were hungry, because odds are tonight's the only night I'm cooking. So it's 5:42. And I'm just now putting together something I guess would be the equivalent of lunch, although that breakfast sandwich was lunch. I haven't eaten anything since the breakfast sandwich. And this is makeshift chicken salad made out of the chicken that's currently in the crock pot. I've already pulled it and now it's just simmering. And this is just 3 ounces of the chicken for 2 smart points. 3 tablespoons of Kraft fat-free mayonnaise for 1 point, and grapes are nothing. So it's 3 points for what I have here. And the reason I'm eating this is because I'm hungry, and my husband and I might be going out tonight. We haven't decided yet. He said he'd be willing to let me go out. He goes out to eat all the time, so it's like it's for me and I get to choose or whatever. And I'm like, well, pizza sounds good, Chipotle sounds good, and sushi sounds good. I gave him a list of like 50 things. I'm like, what do you want? What did I offer? Longhorn Steakhouse, because that has actually really reasonably healthy options, including Simply Filling options. Hey. Which I'm not doing Simply Filling, but it is an option. It's easily trackable. Chipotle is easily trackable and definitely fits into my day. I said sushi, pizza. Pizza would be the least Weight Watchers friendly, but probably the most delicious. I can't remember what else I told him. I'm like, or we can go to Schaumburg. Woodfield Mall is over there, and that's where a lot of eateries are. So we haven't, he's like, you choose. I'm like, well, it all sounds good. Like, I legitimately can't decide what I want because all of it sounds good. So we're probably maybe going to be doing that for dinner. Otherwise, I'm eating my dinner early. I don't know. But this is just 3 points. So there's that. Gracie's here with her new favorite toy, Alice's old pacifier. She carries that thing around oh, is it fun cue? Is that your pacifier, Gracie? Get your passy. Get it. Get the pacifier. Gracie! You're so funny. She loves that silly thing. Loves it. She's been playing with it for 3 days. All right, friends, so the jury has spoken. The verdict is in. We're going out to dinner. We're going to go get sushi at a local place where we can walk, which will be great. My husband's on his way back from the train now. And excuse me, why on my foot? Why? Boy, have we had an afternoon with this little one, let me tell you. But anyway, so I waved my hair. My call went great. It was just a preliminary call. We'll see if anything happens with it. And yeah, didn't do / did my hair. I made sure it didn't look completely terrible when it aired.